magic tape. And yeah, just that.
Well, Gazer, save my ass.
You look like you're having fun. Just what are you doing?
Huh? Naomi. Perfect timing.
You seem relaxed. The quarantine's got everyone in a fit.
Yeah, I know. Just escaped from the middle of that mess.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, let's talk inside. Can't let them find me here.
Unbelievable. And so you brought these bones with you?
Well, yeah. Can you reconstruct them?
This is nonsense. How do you know this tells us anything?
I don't. But you'll do it, right? There might be something.
I can see arguing is a waste of time. Fine.
All right. I'll reconstruct the body. You take the head.
I can see why your marriage didn't last very long. The devil.
Huh? What? Is that your voodoo hotline again?
Let's get started now. I'll take this room.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm counting on you, Doctor.
The devil, huh? What did you see?
There you are, Dr. Kimishima. I've been looking for you.
Well, well. What are you doing in a place like this?
Don't be that way. I could be pretty useful, you know.
I'm sure you could, if you told me what the government knows.
I don't really know anything. The army's on the move, though.
Fine, whatever. You can at least help me with this.
Yes, of course. That's why I came.
There's no telling who these things belong to.
Right. Say, who was here a moment ago? Friendly guy.
An old friend. Jealous?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm joking, little guy.
Oh, I see.
Our goal is to determine who this person is. Sex, race, age, and the time and cause of death.
That's going to be difficult with no additional info.
I'm well aware of that. Still, we'll have to do our best. First, we'll have to reconstruct the skull. It's not very likely to help us determine the cause of death.
Doctor, the pieces may be contaminated. Use protective gear. I'll get you a sterilized suit and a mask.
Yes, thank you. A skeleton kept hidden in the bowels of Yosemite. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Let's begin. Show me how your light flickered out.
There. There we go. It's a 16-hour drive to get to Georgia. Right.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I gotta get in front of you for a minute.
Okay. That's fine. You good? You good? There we go. Wayne brought it home.
So do those bags go outside the sunglasses or inside?
Are we gonna sleep in the bathroom?
Why not?
You know, when sometimes when there's a tornado warning, we'll go in there.
Ow. Hmm. No. There. That was loud. It's okay. Okay, never mind.
Here we go. All the fragments that were given to me have been fused. Does this mean it's a missing piece of bone? In any case, the skull can't be fully put together in this state. Unless the missing section is found, there's nothing more that can be done to this skull. blood sample. Could it belong to this individual? If it was caused by physical trauma, there's no damage to the clothing. Either there's a reason why, or this blood didn't come from this person. Is this a key? For what then? Maybe little guy will be able to find out something about it. Is this a syringe? And drugs? Does this skeleton belong to someone with a criminal history? Whoever this is might be kept in the FBI's criminal database. If I ask Little Guy about this, it might be easy to find out just who this person is. Little Guy, I need you to analyze something.
Yes, of course. What's this?
I found this in the deceased's personal articles. I have a feeling that it may be drugs.
I see. So you want me to run this through our criminal database?
You're good at picking up on those things.
This is the kind of thing that we do at the FBI, after all. We'll look into what's in these ampules and see if the syringe has been used. It'll take a while, so you'll have to give me time.
Of course, I'll keep investigating.
Excuse me.
Hey, little guy, can you tell me what this key is for?
A key. Let's see. This is a very unique key. It involves magnetism.
Magnetism? What could a key like that be used for?
Probably a safe or something else high security.
I see. Can you find out where whatever it goes to is located?
I can look into it, but
What's wrong? Is there a problem?
we don't have a clue where this key came from. It'll take a long time to find out any specifics about where this key goes.
That's fine. It's still better than me trying to find this out by myself, right?
Well, we are a nationwide organization. Fine, I'll take the key.
I'll let you handle this thing. The missing area of skull is the section from the mental tubercle to the ankle. Chloe had swallowed pieces of human bone. Don't tell me. So it was like I thought. After Chloe swallowed the bone fragments, the mysterious foci appeared in the body. There's something in this bone, some kind of pathogen.
Dr. Kimishima, that man came by a moment ago.
That man? Who are you talking about?
The, friendly guy. He said something about having finished reconstructing the body.
Ah, you mean Gabe. Alright. observe the corpse as a whole.
I've gone ahead and put the skull with the rest of the skeleton. You can look at them whenever you like.
Good, you're on top of things. Can you tell me what you've observed from it?
Oh, right. There wasn't much to get from the body, though. The person was roughly 185 centimeters tall. A histologic examination of the bone detected 15 types of amino acids remaining. There was also a very high concentration of nitrogen. I've sent the results of the analysis to your computer. Please check it out when you need to.
Good, I'll look into it. It's possible to examine the body now, too. What is this damage to the joint? It's hard to think that an external force could cause this problem.
Having a funny opinion? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is your personal laptop charged or charging?
Yep.
Yes, the femur is completely broken. But why? In a human skeleton, the femur is... Yes, it was the same in the case when that girl Veronica was thrown off the bridge. But the femur is the strongest among all the bones in the human body. What could have broken it so easily? What's this? These scratches on the bone look like an area that's been shaved off. Looks like I need to look into what caused this damage. Hey, little guy, can you analyze this marking here?
Yes, of course. Let's see.
How does it look? Can you learn anything from it?
Yes. First of all, the damage was done recently. There's no discoloration on the bone tissue in the area that had been damaged.
I see. Does this mean that whatever happened here occurred after the person died?
That's right. I don't think it could have happened any other way. From looking at the damaged area, it seems the bone had been shaved away using a tool, like a router.
A router? The only reason I would expect that to happen would be... That's right. Staff at USAMRIID was using this bone for research. There's a good chance they shaved a sample from the bone in order to study it.
Yes, you need small fragments for the high detail analysis. That's likely what happened to this bone.
Wait a second.
What's wrong?
The researcher at USAMRIID was infected while he was studying this bone. Using a router on the bone would cause cause particles of pulverized bone to be ejected in the air. If the researcher came down with the disease after performing that procedure, then... Little guy, I need this damage analyzed.
Right away. This...
What's the matter?
Nothing. Bone abrasion caused this damage.
Bone abrasion? What do you mean?
Normally, wherever bones meet, there's a layer of fibrocartilage. In this case, the knee, that pad is known as the meniscus. That prevents damage like this from occurring in most people's bodies. The signs of wear I see here are consistent with the bones grinding together.
So these abrasions here were apparently caused by... Indeed. This would mean that the meniscus was lost while the person was still alive and moving. But what would cause this to happen? Little guy, can I bother you for a moment?
Yes, of course. How may I help you?
I want your opinion on this fractured femur.
Okay, just a second.
Well, anything?
Wow. What's this? This bone is hollow on the inside. I'm not surprised it broke if it was like this.
Did this fracture occur while the person was still alive?
I can't say about the fracture, but the loss in bone density must have occurred while the person lived.
It seems safe to assume that the fracture was caused by the decrease in bone density. I need this bone analyzed, little guy. Be careful with it. There's a danger of infection.
Oh, can you warn me a little sooner next time? Give me a moment, please. Let's see here.
Well, did you find anything?
No, I've checked it out, but there's nothing especially unusual about it.
Is that so? That's odd.
What's so odd about that?
This is the bone that Chloe swallowed. When she did, the same black focus that the patients in the quarantine zone had showed up inside her body. According to what Gabe said, the serviceman who had been investigating this bone So, in other words, the pathogen lurking in this bone is... Right. This bone carries a virus that triggers the hemorrhagic fever.
Virus? But this is just a skeleton. A virus requires living cells from its host in order to multiply. So, this virus not only survives the host's death, but can continue within a skeletonized corpse.
Can you really say that such a thing is impossible?
What?
That's not like you. Calm down, little guy. Everything we've seen up until now has taught us something. That there are diseases out there in the world that defy all our understanding and what we think of as common sense.
All right. Let's assume that it is a virus. That doesn't mean that all the mysteries have been solved. How does this virus live inside this skeleton? And why aren't we infected with the hemorrhagic fever after we've handled the bones?
I really can't say at this point. It's possible this person was infected with the virus. Or perhaps the skeleton had been contaminated after death. In any case, we'll need to continue investigating this in more detail.
Right.
However, I can explain why you and I haven't contracted the hemorrhagic fever.
How?
Well, according to what Gabe was told by the assistant secretary, that's right. They concluded that an airborne infection was impossible. This was because the infection wasn't spreading within USAMRIID. If that's the case, it's unlikely that the virus is dispersed through a respiratory vector.
Then how does it spread?
Well, in Chloe's case, the foci were located in areas where... Indeed. black foci only existed in areas that the bone fragments were in contact with. Taking that into consideration, this virus's route of infection is... Yes. In other words, the virus only has a limited means of transmission.
I see. That explains the cat's case, at least. But what about the USAMRIID researcher? I highly doubt that he'd be chewing on bones.
Good point. There must be an explanation for how that other serviceman was infected as well. Little guy, I need you to analyze something.
Of course. Is this a bloodstain?
Right. I need you to check the skeleton's DNA and see if that blood came from the same person.
No problem. Give me a moment.
Do you have the results yet, little guy?
Hey, don't rush me, please. The results just came in. It seems that the DNA matches. The blood's from the same person.
Oh, I see. If that's the case, what kind of hemorrhaging is it? If this hemorrhaging wasn't caused by physical trauma, then... A normal decrease in bone density with a lack of cartilage. What we can deduce from these two events is... Yes, both these conditions indicate a weakening of the skeletal system. Furthermore, I believe that both these processes happened while the person was still alive. If these conditions allow us to infer anything, it would be that this person was severely debilitated by the time of death. That's right. Now we're starting to see how the serviceman at USAMRIID is infected as well. The virus rests within that skeleton. The route of infection is... Yes, it's when it comes in contact with a mucous membrane. Reaching a mucous membrane within the mouth or body causes the virus to infect that person. But there's no way that a researcher would lick or swallow a bone. However, the USAMRIID staff did collect a bone sample for their research. In order to obtain that sample, the researcher... Right. He used a router to shave away a portion of the bone. This is likely what caused the researcher to be infected. The reason for this is... Yes, shaving bone with a router causes particles of bone dust to fly out into the air. It's likely that the researcher inhaled some of that powder while he was working. The powder then carried the infection and made contact with the mucous membranes. That is my hypothesis to explain the infection of the USAMRIID researcher. Hey, little guy, could you analyze something for me?
Sure. Haven't I already analyzed this for you, Dr. Kimishima?
Yes, but I want to know more details.
Like what?
We know now that the bloodstain comes from the same person as these bones. But there was no obvious damage to the deceased's clothing. Can you investigate in detail into what kind of hemorrhaging would have caused that bloodstain?
I see. All right. Can you give give me some time for that, please?
Of course. I'll be counting on you.
Dr. Kimishima, the analysis of the syringe is complete.
The syringe. The one that was in the case?
Oh, yes. It's about that. Interferon, acyclovir, ribavirin, lamivudine.
Slow down a second. What are you talking
Bless
about?
you.
It's the medicine that were confirmed to be in the syringe and the ampules.
All that was in there?
Seriously, I don't understand. Every antiviral drug on record is in this list.
Antiviral drugs.
There was even an ampule of Ashvin's in there, too.
Ashvin's?
It's a medicine that hasn't been fully authorized by the FDA. It's an excellent antiviral drug, but there were some problems with side effects.
No. Just what were these reported side effects?
Okay, let's see. Ashvin's is an antiviral drug. It draws on the patient's calcium to suppress viral activities. If used in excess, the subject will become calcium deficient. The body then draws calcium from the bones and it leads to all sorts of complications.
A drug that robs calcium from the bones.
Well, that isn't its purpose, of course, but that is what happens.
I see. Something bothers me about this, though. The deceased had a large amount of antiviral drugs in his possession, along with a dangerous unapproved drug that caused calcium deficiency in the human body. Yes, it seems that these can be used together. The large amounts of antiviral drugs found in the corpse's personal effects, and an ampule of Ashvin's, a dangerous antiviral reagent. The reason that Ashvin's was never approved was because indeed, Ashvin's consumes large amounts of calcium from the human body. A 50-kilogram person's body contains roughly 1 kilogram of calcium. 99% of that is in the bones and teeth. In other words, the side effect of the Ashvin's drugs is yes. What first comes to mind would be an abnormal decrease in bone density. Considering the information that's been gathered so far, this person likely administered the Ashvin's drug to
Okay, pretty soon I want you to have your lunch, okay?
Okay.
yes, themselves. The first piece of evidence supporting that is the complete fracturing of the femur, the strongest bone in the human body. Continuing on, the second point would be yes, the loss of the meniscus in the left knee. Thus, we can deduce that the person's weakened skeletal system was due to the side effects of the Ashvin's drug. I have a bad feeling about this. Yes, it seems that these can be combined. These bones passed on the viral hemorrhagic fever via contact with mucous membranes, and whoever this was, they had been taking large doses of antiviral drugs along with a dangerous unapproved one. It's likely that this person was yes, this individual had been infected with some kind of virus. That virus itself was
If that's the case, then the cause of death was...
I should stop making conjectures. I need some hard evidence to back these theories up. Hemorrhagic fever causes hemorrhaging from all over the body, along with other various conditions. If we could find traces of that disease,
hemorrhaging from all over.
is something wrong?
Oh, well, we just received the results from the analysis. It says that the blood stain on the person's clothing contained traces of saliva.
Saliva? If that's the case, then that blood stain was... Yes, it came through the mouth, likely by being vomited. That would explain why there were no signs of damage to the person's clothing.
A couple of beers, probably a kombuchas, wine, a little bit of fruit.
The blood stain on clothing was due to the person vomiting blood. The viral hemorrhagic fever causes bleeding from all over, but vomiting blood is one of the signs of this disease as well. This person died of viral hemorrhagic fever. The evidence that I'm drawing that conclusion from is... That's right. If this person was still alive after having had an attack of vomiting blood, I highly doubt that they'd go on without doing something about the bloody clothes. Thus, the traces of vomited blood in the clothing indicates that this person died soon after this attack.
We finally figured out the cause of death.
Yes, long before the pandemic that is currently raging broke out. This person caught and died of the viral hemorrhagic fever that caused this quarantine. Who in the world are you?
Dr. Kirishima, if I may,
Go on.
I've noticed something.
I'm all ears.
Well, this antiviral reagent, Ashwitz, it was rejected by the FDA for its dangerous side effects. That, along with a large amount of antiviral drugs, these things aren't available to the general public.
You have a point. Someone who would have access to these things would be... Indeed. It would be someone who has the knowledge of these new drugs and their effects on viruses. It would also be someone who has the authority to obtain such information from the medical community.
That's what I think. Does that help a little?
It's fantastic. Let's move on to the next step. How can we identify this individual, little guy?
But all we have is the skeleton and personal effects.
That shouldn't be a problem. Or is my opinion of you overrated? This person is in the health profession, and the FBI database should have an entry. By studying the bones, we can narrow down just who this person was.
Why'd you ask me if you already knew the answer to your own question?
We don't have time for complaining. Look up details about skeletons in our forensics database. Send what you find over to my computer immediately.
Yikes. Give me a moment. There, I found them. You want me to send them over to you, right?
Now it's time for the grand reveal. Let's compare the skeleton's characteristics with our information. Then we can confirm just who this person is. No damage to the pelvis. I should look at its shape just in case. We can determine something from the shape of the pelvis. there any information that can be deduced by the shape of the orbital bones? Cranial sutures have begun to fuse, but they aren't completely fused yet. This is what's causing the cranial sutures to resemble broken bones instead of solid ones. I recall that the cranial sutures can tell something about body.
What, put it there?
An individual's gender can be determined by the shape of the pelvis. According to the materials at hand, this skeleton's gender is yes. The pelvis is heart-shaped. Thus, we can deduce that this skeleton is male. That's right. A person's age at death can be determined from the state of the cranial sutures. The cranial sutures here have partially fused, indicating that this person's age was yes. The fusing is consistent with that of a person in their 50s. In other words, it means that this person was around 50 years old at the time of death. The German physician Blumenbach established a distinction of 5 major branches of human anatomy. One point mentioned in determining a person's race by skeletal features is the shape of the orbital bones. Comparing this with the materials at hand, this skeleton's race is indeed. This skull has the characteristics of a Caucasian. "15 types of amino acids were detected in the skeleton. There was a very high concentration of nitrogen as well. If I compare this information with the materials available, that's right. We can assume that this person died somewhere around 2 years ago. Someone had this disease 2 years ago? Long respect alone won't get us anywhere. But if I consider it in light of other information, a Caucasian male in his 50s who died 2 years ago and was familiar with viruses, all the information we need has been gathered. Now we'll be able to figure out whose remains these truly are. We couldn't identify this body after all. But there is an important fact that I understand now. First, let's sort out what we do now. We'll talk later. First, is the time to see stuff. The card with that is...
Yes?
Good, right? It's really
Oh, I'm sorry, Shan. It's okay.
good. I've thrown them.
Take your time.
No, thank you. I don't want any, thank you.
Noodles. Fritos.
Barbecue Fritos? Ooh,
Oh my god.
love you.
I've seen you eat chips and salsa before.
You're right. I suffer through whatever I need to suffer
Yes.
through.
The nitrogen amino acids are food. Remember, the body's soft tissue is gone before it was formed. This suggests that the body wasn't underwater or buried. Next, I have the card stating the gender of the body.
I would have the Magnus crackers if they were on the very bottom, so those plug crackers.
Correct. The shape of the pelvis, the face, and bones prove that. However, if you have a thin build, it could hardly be less there. Next, the age. This card tells our findings. Yes, the cranial sutures accuse the age. This proves that this person was at least in his 50s. It's possible to determine his race as well. This card shows my conclusion based on the evidence.
Come on.
Racial differences are mainly exhibited in skull shape. The eye sockets, cheekbones, nose ridge, it's clear. Our next clue is his occupation. Now, this is only speculation, but I believe this card shows what he did with it. Yes, if the items belong to him, he was in medicine. In addition, it's likely that he worked in mythology. Now then, what was the cause of his untimely demise? This card shows that reason. A virus living within a corpse long after the host dies. I don't want to believe it, but bones don't lie. The virus passes into the mucous membranes on contact. He died like the man Gabe diagnosed, hemorrhagic fever. He understood what was happening. He knew why he died. He knew, and it shows, in the last words he had to say.
My son. Forgive me. I was enticed by the devil.
That is the truth, illuminated by the light of this life. With this in mind, I can use the data to find an individual. He's
Hey, hey, listening? Where are you going?
just be quiet and follow me. We need to talk to the chief. Chief, I'd like to speak with you.
What did you say?
It may be hard to believe, but listen to me, please. The bones Gabe came here with contained the infectious virus. But since the infection is not carried by air, the chances of these bones being a source of pandemic is low. However, they may still be a clue to finding a solution.
I can't believe the two of you could find out so much.
No, this is just a coincidence. Still, Dr. Tachibana should be done with a biopsy on the same virus.
Vector of infection's unknown. We've ID'd it. You think we'll make it in time?
It's near hopeless. The disease advances too rapidly. The infected will all die before we finish the DNA analysis.
Damn it. Isn't there any other lead we can follow?
This isn't a clue, but I have one more thing I must report.
You must report?
I compared the reconstructed bones to our database. Only one person was a match for the data we had.
Who is it?
Him?
Yes, Albert Sard, a professor of biology, who vanished after the Cumberland College incident.
Alright, I'll get some food.
Okay, good idea. We're gonna see the tube now. Either one. I cook them all at the same time. Whichever one you want. Raspberry and strawberry. Give me that.
I got water.
You have something to watch that needs to be moved over?
Oh yeah.
I can't sit on it, so don't bring it in there for me.
What?
Back.
Kill me.
Where do you sit?
Stay there. Sit in the hallway. Right? If I have to be in there, there will be no way. My back will be killed. Crazy. I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Overall. Excuse me. That's all.
Hey, where are you going? This place.
I grew up here, at least until I started that fire.
Why did we come here?
You're looking for Rosalia Rosalini, right? It's coming back to me. Cry baby Rose. She was so small. I was always sad.
You know her?
What an idiot. I saved her just that one time. But that kid, she remembered me.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Look, at least we have a lead. Now let's go. Rose, no. Damn, where is it?
Shane and I thought for dinner.
These records are over at
Yeah,
Yankee
have a
Hill.
couple of veggie
You
burgers.
have it?
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
We're not looking for records. I got news 5 years ago. The orphanage said that a letter had come from me.
But the incident at Cumberland College was 8 years ago. If the letter is 5 years old, we could find Professor Sarge.
Do you resent him?
No. I just want to know what happened. I want the truth.
Aaron, Sylvia, these aren't it. Oh, Care! Rosalia.
Is that really it?
Look, there's no mistake. It's her. That idiot. The letter doesn't say anything. No return address.
Actually.
Hmm?
Look at the picture. Monarch butterflies. But these flowers in the background are cosmos.
So,
Monarchs only stay in America until the end of the summer. That doesn't match the cosmos blooming season.
then you're saying
Right. This picture wasn't taken anywhere in America.
Where was it taken then?
At the end of the summer, the monarch butterfly. They head south to find Asclepius to feed the larvae.
South? Then that means
Yes, she's in Mexico.
Rose. What?
Ambulances. Tons of them.
Damn it, there must be something going on. We have to go.
Rhea, can you hear me? Give me Maria, respond.
Chief. Sorry I'm late.
Maria, get back to Resurgam now.
What's going on?
I don't have time to explain. Just get back here.
All right, let's go. Sorry we're late.
Oh, thank heavens. The Army's brought in tons of patients.
Listen carefully to me, Maria. Effective treatment varies depending on how far along it is. I'll tell you which medicines to use for each patient. Come.
You? Why are you here? Oh, save the talking for later. Let's begin the treatment.
How can there be so many patients?
It's not just the infected. The people who are fainting and convulsing are causing secondary injuries.
We just have to do this. I'm going to tell you about the medication, so listen carefully. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is no cure for the virus. However, its activities can be controlled using existing antiviral drugs. We'll be using an immunoglobulin reagent to specify the onset time. First, select the drug. The reagent is in the white vial. Use the syringe to inject it into the affected area.
Hey, nothing happened. What am I supposed to do now?
Calm down. The drug is also a color reagent. Watch the area until the secondary body's HRB enzyme activity changes color.
Are you kidding me? This is so inefficient. Should I check on the other patient until this reaction kicks in?
I'll leave that decision to you. However, the reaction only lasts for a short period of time. You should focus on this patient for now. Alright, the reaction to the reagent has colored the area. Now inject the antiviral drug of the same color as the affected area. Good. The drug is having an effect. That will suppress the virus's activities for a while.
Damn, for a while? It can't cure completely?
Impossible. The conditions will worsen again over time. We have no choice but to re-inject the drug before that happens.
So, I have to memorize which drug works on which patient and keep sticking with it. Goddamn pain in the ass.
There's no other way. We have to do this. Don't forget to treat the patient's wounds while injecting the drugs.
Damn it. Let's begin. Get ready for it.
She's hemorrhaging a lot. It's from the end.
Come on, hurry the hell up already! Damn it, he's infected. What? There's an infection here too. He's hemorrhaging from the arm as well. Jeez. He is infected. It's not monstrous.
waiting for a reaction to appear.
And there it is. Now inject the drug. Calm down. Okay, good. Just hang in there a little longer. Be stabilized. All right, send him in.
Maria, military transport's arrived. They've brought more patients.
Damn, more? I'll be right there.
Treat the hemorrhaging and the infection together.
Come on.
Hurry, come on, hurry. Yeah, damn it. All right, there's the reaction. Inject the drug. Great, it's working. Just stay put now. We've done all we can. Get him to the ER.
Maria, incoming patients. Having them sent over to us here.
Oh.
I'll start distracting. Come on, hurry the hell up already. There's the boy. Injecting
Oh.
right, everything's been treated. Transported to the hospital. He had a fracture in his left arm. Hang on, I'll treat that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mother, you don't have this damn thing.
Oh crap.
What's the matter? Come on, talk to me. A girl. There was a girl collapsed in the hospital. What?
Maria, keep treating her. I'll contact the military and have them search for the girl.
Got it. Hey, don't worry. We'll make sure we save that girl too.
This child's infected. Inject the immunoglobular reagent. The military's found another victim. It's that girl we heard about earlier.
I'll take care of her. Send her over to me. This one had a fracture in his left arm. Hang on, I'll treat that. All right, now to bandage it together. One more area to go. Good. You'll need a full operation to be completely treated. This kid's infected. I gotta hurry and treat it. Damn, I hate this part. Some damn color, all right. All right, there's the reaction. Injecting the antibiotic drug. He's giving me cold sweats. Do me a favor and don't get any worse, okay? Hurry up.
Are you about to race? Dude, man.
Still make
There.
Send him in immediately.
Maria, more vehicles are pulling up. We've got 2 more patients.
Bring him over here.
Oh, easy. That's what I can.
These results so long.
There it is. Now for the antiviral drug.
Good. We'll save you no matter what. Hey, are you all right? This will be over with soon. Hey, I'm gonna cut off the clothes. I have to fully examine you to be sure. These burns are too severe to allow her to be transported like this.
What? Keep an eye on the EKG for signs of ventricular fibrillation.
Hey, are you alright? This will be over with soon. This guy, he's infected. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the agent. It's taking these results so long.
There it is. Now for the antiviral.
Good. Let's save you.
Reagents injected. Waiting for a reaction.
There it is. Get the antiviral first.
Good. Send this one up for transfer.
She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the agent. This one's got lacerations. No problem. He's losing. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the agent. It's taking these results so long.
There it is. Now for the antiviral.
Good. We'll save you no matter what. Atta girl, just a little more to go. We'll make sure you're safe. We've got a pulse. Come on, stay stable. Just like this. This isn't good. She fully goes into fibrillation. This isn't good. She fully goes into fibrillation. Alright, that's the second one treated. We'll finish this in no time. She's stabilized. Now's our chance to transport her. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the agent. It's taking these results so long.
There it is. Now for the antiviral drug.
Good. We'll save you no matter what.
He's got burns. Must have been a secondary victim.
Come on, hang in there. Don't worry about it. No time. Alright, he's ready for transport. Get him into the ER. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the agent. Emerging is about to. Don't worry, we'll be okay.
Hey, watch what you're doing. You need to be precise with your movements.
Alright, next. Lacerations have been treated. Take her in. Alright, next. Has it started calming down yet? What? The military again?
They've brought 4 more infected patients. Can you do it?
I don't have any other choice. Let's do this. These results so long.
There it is. Now for the antiviral.
Good. We'll save you no matter infection and hemorrhaging to the secondary injuries. Damn, you have to do this. Get your reagent ready.
As fast as I can. Oh, Jesus.
Hurry! Act already, come on! Get ready to administer blood transfusion. Hurry up!
Ah!
The infection under his clothes? Sorry, but I gotta check. This one's got lacerations and the infection. How far is this damn thing spread?
Okay.
Now you're shaking. Stay calm and be cool. Alright, perfect. Begin transporting her. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the reagent. So long!
There it is.
Good. We'll save you. Damn it! That's right. Feel it now. Crap, it's hemorrhaging a lot. I have to treat that along with the infection.
What?
You ready?
You know,
The reagent's been injected. React already. Let's do it. Reaction confirmed. Injected the
I
drug.
had a leftover chicken
Be
burger.
alright. Alright, this one's good to go. Take him away. Infected with the virus. I gotta inject the reagent.
Soda. There's a unit, I guess. There's purple bubble.
Laceration.
Still good. Maybe just trying to cross.
Alright, the infected area changed color. Bastard, you won't fill up my bag.
Good on the outside.
Yeah, response so far. He's starting chest compression.
Come on. There we go. The patient.
Alright, it's good. Hurry up and transport. He's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the reagent. It's taking these results so long.
There it is.
Good. We'll save you now. I don't see any external injuries besides the infection. Let's start. Injecting immunoglobulin reagent. Now we wait for the reaction. Color change is occurred. Time for the antiviral therapy. We're not gonna lose now. It's gonna make it. We'll cure you. She's infected with the virus. I gotta inject the reagent. first, time for the antiviral pill. It's ventricular fibrillation. Ready the AED.
Huh? I can't. They're all in use.
Now, well, time for plan B.
You're not hitting her hard enough. You have to strike with more power.
Not getting away. All right. Pulse is returned. Just a little more. We're going to save you no matter what. Intubation successful. Take her in. Treatment complete. This one can be carried out.
I'm going in to help the other doctors. You let the others know the patients can be moved.
You can count on me. If things get hairy, I'll jump in too. Damn it, how many people out there have this?
Pearson! Oh.
Maria, are you all right? We don't know if it's over yet.
Damn it, round by minute.
Bro,
I need more girl.
I am.
I'm done. Is the transport ready yet? What the hell?
Is it true you brought him here?
What's that got to do with
No, you did a good thing. Get everyone right now.
what? Be serious. Can't you see what's going on here?
I see it just fine. This avalanche is picking up speed. Every second costs lives. I'll be in the conference room.
Damn it, what am I supposed to do? Chief! What are you doing? Hurry up and go. I'll take over here. What are you saying? I'm the paramedic. You should be...
can you carry all these lives? Don't be so cocky. Go, Maria. Don't run away from your responsibilities.
Damn it.
Fine.
Hey, Tanoe, everyone, get to the conference room.
Are you sure that you resent me? It's only natural. I robbed you of your past and future. I don't resent you. You gave me the life I had to begin with. Professor Stotts.
Ah.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right. Everybody here? Roni, take it away.
Yes, Doctor. Let us begin. The outbreak began in Portland and has quickly spread. I have collated and analyzed all the information at hand.
What? Then...
So, do we know what it is? A picture says 1,000 words. Our guest of honor.
Is that it?
A Group 5 RNA virus of the Filoviridae family. Yet its nucleic acid does not match any existing data.
So is this a new type of virus?
That's right. We've named it the Rosalia virus. Rosalia.
Rose.
A medical professor at Cumberland College, Albert Sartre, found it in the blood of a girl he had adopted. Ironically enough, he was infected by it and died. Now listen up. This thing's life cycle has 2 stages. First, a dark stage, where it replicates itself undetected.
Let me provide some additional information. In this stage, it fragments itself and infects cells. And there's no way for us to confirm the virus's presence.
That means that only a process of elimination works.
Correct. The only sign is unexplained tumor formation. The Rosalia virus inhibits the tumor suppression gene. The infected cell then replicates, forming a tumor.
So we can't see the virus, but it'll make tumors. Great.
No kidding. But we're just getting to the best part. Once the latent virus replicates enough, the next step begins. The virus fragments merge into their full form, and then attach to organs and veins, forming colonies. A couple 100 million of them start eating nearby cells.
Is that what those bruises are?
That's right. Those black bruises are the dying cell's voiceless screams.
It doesn't end there. The colony continues to grow. Once the colony reaches a certain size, it bursts. There's no way to stop the viruses that break free. Veins, organs, bones, they devour anything they find.
How can we save the infected? Is there any way to stop?
No such method exists.
That's right. The patient has 3 days after the explosion. Excision of tumors and colonies won't eradicate the virus. And as there's no vaccine, all America will die in a week.
7 days? That can't be.
So we just give up? Screw that. There is no way in hell I'll...
No. We find the only possible option we have.
Only option? What possibility?
An anti-serum.
An anti-serum?
I was considering that. If the virus came from Lasagna, then she must have been infected with it at that point. But she sent the letter to Maria 3 years later. Doesn't that sound odd to you?
What's so odd about that?
There's no cure, yet she was infected without falling ill. She's a natural host.
Natural host?
An organism that coexists with an infectious virus. We need to get a sample of her blood for an anti-serum. There's no other way.
Rose. Wait a sec, this place is under quarantine. Flights are grounded. How the hell are we going to get to Mexico?
What else can we do? Sit here, do nothing, and wait to die? Impossible or not, we've got to do it.
My helicopter is on the roof. We need it to get past the quarantine perimeter.
You? Why are you here?
Once this is over, I'll have to arrest you. Got it?
We all owe you one. Thanks.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right then. Shall we get back to business?
Indeed. This is our fight now. We'll keep this place safe. Let's go.
We don't have enough transfusion packs. Hurry, get more. You!
Don't glare at me like that. We've got the transfusions.
Rosalia bruises on the back. Might be spinal infection.
All right, let's start. You're in the way. Move it.
What? Hey, guys!
Can't put up with all that noise. What's so funny?
I'm glad you're back. Wouldn't rely on you.
You're always making a big deal out of everything. Come on. Let's hurry and get this over with, partner.
Right.
Yo, do you remember that odd patient we had to get charged for?
Odd patient? Oh, the one with the spinal tumor.
Right. This one's condition is very similar to that patient from before. I'm afraid it's the same focus.
I see. So this patient also suffers from ependymoma.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Handle the treatment with that in mind.
You got it. Let's do this. All right. We need to excise the vertebral arches first. Let's be very sure of what we're doing. Let's keep going and excise the other side.
That was pretty good.
Rock solid. Beginning incision into the duramator.
These are going well so far. Let's say hello to the old spinal cord.
Just as we thought. Let's begin extracting the ependymoma.
Start by dividing the posterior median sulcus. Careful now.
Good. I'm going to continue the excision.
We're dealing with a vital piece of human anatomy. Don't mess up, okay? Let's continue the treatment. Oh, pay more attention to the guideline. Calm down. Be careful.
Good. Cautiously continue on.
That was pretty good.
I'm not going to be beat. I will not lose this patient, no matter what. All right, let's proceed. Be careful.
Yeah.
We've treated the appendamol. Now to... Hey, what's up?
That's not true.
Not true. What are you talking about?
I remember now. It's the same as before.
What the hell is this? The bruises are moving.
Knew it. That patient had these bruises too.
This. It's finally shown itself. It's the virus colony.
Wish I knew more about it before I tried removing it, but there's no other choice. You're getting extraction.
Looks like you're all
Good. You can do it.
Nice.
Keep detaching the
Thanks.
blood vessels. Doing well today.
You're good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Blood vessels have been detached. Extraction alright.
extraction complete.
Not soon. No, not yet. Something's coming. Don't relax.
Damn! More of them? What? This? What the hell? The mucus seeping from the colony is adhering to the detached blood vessel.
This isn't good. We need to hurry and detach the blood vessel.
There.
All right. Extraction before extraction complete. What the? This colony is different from the previous ones.
Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we have to extract it.
Hey, wait a second. We're dealing with an unknown virus. We can't just charge into this thing.
What can we do then? There's no time for tests.
Hey, give me some credit, huh? I am an expert diagnostician, you know. I'll figure out what it is while you deal with removing it.
Understood. I believe in your friend. All right, beginning the extraction. I need to detach the blood vessels first. No, isn't I following the guideline?
Damn. It's rejoined with the blood vessel. Cut it off again.
Blood vessels.
Good. Now cautiously continue on.
There.
I've detached the blood vessels. Now extract it.
Hang on. I've determined something about it. Soft tissue.
Under these conditions, easy.
There's no doubt about it. If you try to tear it off, it'll just rip. You'll need to peel it away carefully.
That's impossible. If we take too long, the blood vessels will adhere again.
It might be impossible, but it's the only way to save this patient. You'll have to extract it bit by bit while it's temporarily detached.
Make it sound so easy. All right, I cannot lose.
Be careful, the colony's gonna tear. Be careful.
It did it again.
No.
I'll keep cutting it away as many times as it takes.
That's pretty good.
That's here.
You're being too rough here.
I'm just watching too many puzzles.
Easy. Easy.
careful. The colony's gonna tear.
There. Yes.
The bruises disappeared.
The patient's condition is stabilizing. Looks like he'll be all right.
We can't let our guard down until we've closed him up. Let's go.
All right. Let's reinforce the excised area. Will using rods be enough support?
Yes. Give me 8 screws to use for the rods.
It's a standard procedure. Tighten the screws until they meet the guideline.
Rock solid. Let's continue. Alright, halfway there. Let's treat the other side now.
Still a little loose. Keep going.
Oh. Goodbye, battery. Hey. Come on.
That was pretty good. Rock solid. Now for the rods.
The rod goes through the screws you just inserted. Watch the guideline. Hey, don't touch the guideline,
Wait.
okay? The patient's future depends on this.
Alright. Rock solid. Now the other rod.
Hey, don't touch the guideline, okay? Patient's future depends on this.
Both rods have been inserted. Now place the fixators. Treatment complete.
Whew.
Well done. Let's close the operation field.
Time to close him up. Let's use the stapler. Good. Cautiously continue on. Alright. Operation complete.
We can't get too excited, though. There are a lot of patients still out there.
Right. Let's get this guy out of here and bring in the next patient.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
We've got another patient incoming. This is gonna be a pain.
Crying about it won't help him. Let's make sure we're ready.
You're so damn serious all the time. It's like we don't have a choice.
Operation complete.
All right. Bring in the next patient.
Dr. Cunningham, this patient's convulsing.
Damn it. It just never ends.
Just go. Leave this place to me.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bring some ribavirin, just in case we need it for next time. Miss Kimishima, Maria, I believe in you. Come on.
Mm-mm. Alright, we're gonna take a little break. Then we are gonna get on with Katara Q2 because we didn't do that yesterday.